love to tell you this little story about my dear friend Claytonia. She has been a friend for a long, long time. And when I met her, I did not know her, which I suppose is true for anyone that you meet. I didn't know her name. And it was also in the days before smartphones, and I was by myself and didn't have anything like a guide to look at, but I just thought it might be delicious. So I spent a week backpacking by myself on Point Reyes, that beautiful peninsula in California, just north of San Francisco. And what an incredible place. So I'm there for a week by myself backpacking. It was so magical. And there were just these massive, massive patches of this plant that to me just looked like beautiful singing lunch. Like, eat me, please. There's so much of me. I'm here to nourish you, and let's do this. And I said, yes. I mean, you have to know this about me too. And I will forever be grateful that my parents are my parents, because my parents were the kind of parents that actively encouraged me to be curious about the world and to taste things, and also to know enough about botany to, be able to key my own plants and make good decisions. So I've been eating things in the wild since before I could really even really walk, which has been such a great joy. So here I was in California on Point Reyes seeing this plant, and I just looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, I think you are scrumptious. I think we can be friends. And I tasted it. And I'll never forget that moment. So juicy, so succulent, so like bright mineral flavor. I was in heaven, and I easily ate a pound of that plant that day. And for the rest of the week, I was just eating this plant everywhere that I went and singing songs to it. And I was just so in heaven and so grateful, and couldn't wait to learn more about it when, I came out of the wild. And so there I was, back at a friend's house in Berkeley, doing some homework and learning about all the plants that I'd fallen in love with on Point Reyes the week prior, and found out that this plant, this lovely Claytonia miner's lettuce, also called winter purslane, is just an eminently delicious, delectable, edible plant. And I thought to myself, thank goodness. I am not going to die. I had eaten pounds and pounds and pounds of it in the past week. And so I am so grateful. I have so many fond memories of eating Claytonia, honestly, all across the American West. And I've grown it here in our gardens here in the Northeast for over a decade, since we've been back from the West Coast. And she is a fine friend wherever you grow her. And I can't wait for you to befriend and be nourished by this incredibly resilient plant as well.